All right, we are back on PALS TV for our last segment of the day, which we are finishing strong with a new favorite of PALS TV, watching George paint, and usually has some good jokes to go along with it. So afterwards, I will allow you guys to hang around and socialize as long as you want. I'm sure after the segment, Bianca will leave the camera on the karaoke fest that's going on downtown today. There was some real magical singing going on an old karaoke machine. Hopefully we get a taste of that later in the day. But we'll kick it over to George and see what he's painting for us today. Can you hear us, George?
Oh, I can hear you. Right.
We can hear you. What are you painting today?
Well, we're painting this so-called mountain and trees. Well, it's too good to be tree, as far as you can tell.
Okay. How many trees are you painting? Uno, dos, or trees?
That was a good
Trees.
Trees. Okay.
Quattree.
All right, George. You're up. It's all you, unless you need me to do some jokes for you.
Okay, first we put out some green paint on this mother. I don't know if this
Wait, let me
is
shake
money.
that. Let me shake
We got Bianca to shake this like it's 1999.
that. Shake
Sure, the
that
lid is
thing.
closed.
Oh,
You got the lid closed and
right.
everything. Just a little bit of.
there we go.
Yeah, we got the
If
spirit.
your paint is too watery, that probably means it's just settled to the bottom. So all you have to do is shake it up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Shaking it all up means you bring the boys to the studio.
Oh, shit. All right. What other? Are you doing another green now?
Yeah, another green we got to do. Your job is to keep the phone awake. Because a man is just worthy of painting the truth. And now we're just gonna
Get some white.
white.
Get some white.
Because white makes everything better. Oh, here.
Oh shoot. I wonder if I can change your display thing.
Display, as in wallpaper.
No, like the display screen or display
We're just figuring out some phone.
auto lock. Never. Okay, just for now, it's just gonna go to never.
Okay, cool.
Never ever learn. Okay, so
Never
it's there.
sleep. Okay. The never sleep thing is now in place. So if you guys are here in the studio just not sleeping, this is a better time to not have Bianca wake it up every time. So as we get this paint rolling, we should roll with the dough. You know what I mean, jelly bean. So we got these multicolors. I would have prepped this earlier, but then Bianca was like, no, you just gotta wait till PALS TV is on live, so enjoy the jokes until we get the paints rolling here.
Yeah, Bianca's the worst.
Yeah, Bianca's the best.
Aww.
You might join. Takes a little time.
Take it.
I got it. So, orange, as you can tell, is being a little too slow, so just second until it comes out. It does wonders when you're painting.
Whoa, it's a lot.
Oops. You never want to pull too much art, yellow on that or whatever color that is paint, or else Bianca will pull the chain and be like, whoa, this is too much. Yeah, we put some, what's it called? Brown, which looks like a golden brown.
Jordan, you don't use all this paint. I'm going to embarrass you on PALS TV in front of everyone.
Oh, no, you just wait and see, Bianca. Because we are going to start off by, and why is this paintbrush all hard and stuff.
Oh no! Wait, if it's hard, don't use it.
Okay.
See, I don't think it'll even. You
Now,
probably.
wait a minute. I can work this out.
Are you
Just
sure?
put it
It
in-
might be a dead brush.
So you're in charge of getting me another brush.
Okay. master.
Oh.
Shake it up. Oh, Aurora has a big brush.
You can use hers. Until then, on PALS TV, let's test it. See if it works. Because I'm betting you that this will,
Here you go, boo.
that seals the deal. Thank you, Bianco. So you
Shake
use,
it up.
just mix a little bit of this Bianco with this blue. And I'm not talking about mixing Bianca with the blue because that's a difference. We don't want Bianca to feel blue in the studio. So you just take this, you start off with the sky, which is going to be clear up the drops. A little blue sky up in this house.
Okay, so you just started off
With some
with
strokes.
some blue and white on your paintbrush.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too wet, or else it would be a drippy mess. It's like before with the other paintings I did. This wouldn't even stay still, so I'm gonna hold it still because
It's a drippy mess because there's too much water on, right?
that's right. You don't want too much water, or else it'd be watered down. Get it, people?
Yeah, but I think I just
Now, I'm just gonna leave it at that and just carry on with myself because
I'm gonna give you a
Yeah, I don't have a better time on.
that'll be appreciated if you be also. Well, Bianca's getting paper towel. We will be filling up the whole sky with all that blue.
with all that jazz.
With all that. Yeah. Well, not much of a jazz man, but you know, rock man. All that rock.
It's perfectly dry.
It's perfectly dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
feel it. Feel all over it.
Man. Get these just in case we have any more trouble with these parts. Then fill up more of this blue sky until we have all that
Thank you.
sky.
And I get me to do
Just
stuff like this,
joke
and
back
I'm
and
getting me to
forth to
work
the
with like this.
new
It might
people
be
in
a
the
work in progress.
Club.
We're all working in progress. Yeah.
Doing this
Well,
getting
I'm
very
a
temperate
novice,
bottom,
I think.
so you don't want any white on here
New
because
Yep.
of plain white parts of the canvas would not be the icing to the cake. So, there you got your nice.
You're
bossy
like
stuff.
an art teacher, but like a fun one.
Oh, did you guys hear that on PALS TV? Unscripted.
This is
Wow.
the official definition of what makes art outside the lines the best place to see.
Oh.
I guess I can put this in my drawer.
No, I'm gonna help you right now with it. We're just gonna fix it right.
Oh, okay.
And the boss is on the TV.
That's cool.
Sorry, not sorry. But hey, here's another fantastical thing. If you want to do some clouds, here's the best thing you got to do. So take a little white, put in a little blue, and then here's the trick. As you can see, you put that on a paper towel, and you put this bad baby in the water. Not all babies are bad, you know. And then,
Thanks for clearing that up.
oh, come. Then you take this bad Koopa Troopa, thing to the water, and then or canvas, and then you do this. You just pat it until you have wonderful clouds. And I'm not talking about Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. If you
Pink
know what I mean.
butterflies are really pretty.
And if you want more white, you just dip it in here, and
Who
then.
knows? It could be out of a fantasy. Quite lovely
Same
fantasy, probably.
thing, you just make more magic happen on this canvas until you get some white clouds. And then you can style your clouds any way you want, and you can look more professional. Because a professional artist would make clouds just like this. See? That's magic. anyone tells me to watch the magic, how am I supposed to watch the magic if you can't really see it? If it's that kind of magic. Oh, never mind that. So instead, we have some clouds for
I feel
your
like this looks like
entertainment.
something out of-
And now we will then do, as you can see, art like mountains and stuff. You just work from the backdrop to the front drop or the front pickup, whatever way is better. So then we do the mountains, which starts off as this sweet sepia brownish gold, if you want to call it that. And here's the thing with that is that you work your way up top, get some strokes in. And this is not a very thick brush or paint, so it can be mixed in with that background. So you just work your way up like this. And then, as you can see, you can put more in. And I don't know if I might need black, but I might need black.
If you do, let me know.
Okay, I'll let this fantastico teacher next to me, not next to me, know about when I need black. And what would that? As she go gets the phone here in the studio, which is not actually part of this whole segment, because that's just Bianca's thing. So instead, if I ever need, well, anyway, to carry on with these mountains and do many more strokes. I should be good without the black. You never know.
Is the Tanya, is this,
Maybe some more strokes up here. Then just work your way down. Tail. You might need some orange with that. I'll get to that later. And now these mountains are looking pretty good without black. So again, I'll let this trusted person know I need black. She's there for me. Because that's a thing. And she'll be very close. And also mountains do have
The
a
Tanya just called for Charles.
mountains do have a little bit of green in them, so if you don't got any green, it should look like this so far.
Yeah. Well, I think you can art right here. Oh, wow.
Just do many strokes to make
It's a
it.
light process, but too, but I don't think better. Any kind of teacher has to know what they're doing,
Tell
right?
that these lines look pretty good. Now, here's the thing. Take a little bit of green because there may be some green on the top.
Yeah.
Or, as a matter of fact, let's put a little orange in it.
Okay.
With the orange up in here.
My natural
Orange
artistic
just
talent.
actually get a little green. So take the green. and Work your way up until your arms fall off.
Where you give me, you tell me stuff from an artistic perspective.
Then you keep on going with it until you get green, oranges.
We could just to show that that's the ending point of it.
Get there. And then let me fix that.
Sometimes they have stuff like people like this at museums where it's just like statues.
Just keep going
Yeah,
till you got these.
I'm kind of inspired by that.
Because normally, if you're a mountain Yoshi, do it properly because it's a climb.
It's the climb.
Very old Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. And then once you get all that,
Miley
done,
Cyrus used to be a good thing.
you take some orange in this mountain, and then what you do is then
I grew up watching Hannah Montana.
but then you might need some yellow in your orange. then you just mix it with the different colors and see what the outcome is. Then I know that Bianca's watching me like, I know what you're doing there. So then
Right?
I put some lines up in there, and then here's the fun part. You take this little so-called paper towel and put some white on the tip.
But you also tell me how to do my art.
Then might want a little bit of yellow in it too to make it look like it's mustard and mayonnaise.
Whatever I say, you really
I'm not being too condimental, but
I like creating
Yeah.
a feel of it, because otherwise.
and
I
then
don't know
here's the
what to
fun
do.
part. You just go down the mountain wherever there's shades of light, go like this. You probably don't need a scraper because scraper is what scraper does. Or
Swiper knows wiping.
scraper, no
I
scraping.
watched that growing up too.
Yep.
Already.
Sounds true. They put these in white.
Interesting, I remember shows from my childhood.
You just go down the way.
It's easier to remember shows and stuff because I get even part memories. You know, I can memorize weird
Strokes of
things.
white. You can take away from that little piece right there.
So do you want to try?
It's starting to look more like a mountain.
Yeah, just like go over.
You just literally go over it.
Then
It's exactly like
take some orange, little bit of orange, and then fill up a certain way like that. You can see, you just go
Gonna
this
go
way.
more.
It takes a little bit of orange and a little bit of white. And then here's the fun part. Just go kind of like almost every which way around this mountain, but down. Every which way but down. Because either way, it still kind of goes up on the mountain to descend. But what you will never do is go to Mount Everest for yourselves, because that's a very dangerous thing to do. Always bundle up and freaking survive on that mountain. It's not like Mountain of Yoshi, it's something more serious. So then, you just take more strokes, and you pretty much have a mountain so far. And then, take that line up there, and then put that up there for those this spawns. Wouldn't be all that perfect, but it has to be semi-perfect. I mean, perfect. I'm just kind of fiddling around with the top of the mountain to make it look more mountainous. As you can tell, that there's fog in the mountain. If you ever experience froggy mountain weather, or in this case, foggy mountain weather, that's when you go up in the mountains and then you think, it's so froggy up here. I mean, foggy. Just got those signs to put down there. And then what you do is, now we have a good mountain. And then you just make more mountain happen by using more of this base. We call it the base, because basically that's what you use for the base of the mountain. And guys, when you were just very little, you go to, when you were bad boys, back when you were bad boys and girls in school, you go to peak. Never go here, because you might go down from there. As far as, well, that's a joke. It just had to be done there. So then, just do the base of the mountain, because if you guys learn to play the bass, you know how it all works with this basic instructions. So then, we're almost done with this base part. Now, just complete the base until I just keep on saying the same thing, but I'm just all about that base, all about that base. No trouble, I'm all about that base. I'm all about that base. I can sing that, but I don't even want to get too into it because there's still more stuff to teach you guys about that base. Shut up, George Riffle. so real talk. So we got all that out of the way. Just stroke up and do the stroke. That for Billy Squire. Here's the spiel here. You just go up the lines this way and that way and that through. Just clean up some areas up in this mountain top because you never know how good your mountain's gonna turn out. So just a little bit more work on this mountain top. In fact, we'll use the scraper. The scraper is the next piece of the cake. So we'll just take some white, scrape along the top. This does more wonders than this thing. So we'll put that aside for now. Ladies and gentlemen. Just use a scraper and scrape up. Then use a little bit of these colors, white and red and yellow. And I see you guys being good over there. I appreciate your following along. So, as we got Bianca in the background, just being Bianca. Instructing her while I'm instructing you guys. Seems like a nice bit of things going on here in the studio of PALS TV. Just take more white. Spread out the detail. I don't want to work on this forever because, you know, as much as I love it, messing around with mountains, it'll take too much time. And time is a precious thing and you can't waste it. Yeah.
Life lessons with George.
Yes. This is life. Not the channel life, because that's way too much life. So you just gotta roll with the punches or something like that. Just make some mountains and move them if you want. It's impossible to move unless you're God or someone like God who can move a mountain.
An avatar, perhaps.
Yes, like Bianca said, an avatar.
An earthbender.
Maybe take more of that brown or gold, whatever you call it. Just make the mountain more motivational. Now, don't give the mountain any more ideas, because it'll just make it go crazy and move itself. We don't want that. We're only focusing on landscapes, not movescapes. So, you can take more of this stuff away from the canvas itself, because that's just part of art lessons with George Riffle in the studio. And that's just the way of life, folks. What you're about to see is some excellent tree work here. I mean, not trees. The actual lower part of the whole base is even if I'm all about that stuff. Shut up, George Riffle. Because now we're gonna go to the trees. The trees may be a little foggy from the base up, so you take your green and if you want to transfer all this to the paintbrush, you scrape it off like this, as you can see that, and even the scraper in the water because the scraper is a little messy with painting. And then you go take this green and then you go everywhere. You see that, people? This is how you work with greens because generally I don't like colored greens or any kind of greens. My dad does though. And I thought that one time that I tasted greens, I was like, I hate this stuff. Yeah, it tastes bad to me. And my dad would eat that. I mean, okay, carry on with the basics. Then we take this green and we go, we don't want to leave anything blue because that's life. Even if it ain't in the big city, you just know that it's life. Yes, life. Then you take more green and go up. More green, more up. You just keep getting more green as you go, so then it stays dark. Just do it like every other time so that you don't forget every time, so that basically have your green set up like this. Like this. And you keep going. There's like many different levels of green.
I'm
that you can
technically
work
a
with this.
professional artist.
Yeah, I like to use everyone here alternately to be a professional artist. Like,
Take
you
one
know,
green.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, there's all levels of green.
well,
Take
okay.
more greens. Fine, I'm just relaxing a little bit of a trance here. It's a nice, because of Bianca's documentary, yes, over the eye in the background. We got a little bit of this green action up here. Bianca's always looking like if anyone needs anything, she got me. And
Have you held the painting close to the screen yet?
oh, let me do that now, artist, teacher. So this is what you get when you become a natural wonder in the studio. So what do you guys think of it so far? Might need a hand unless someone were to speak. Or,
You remember how to, well, you were wearing gloves.
I went close. Yeah, I might need you, Bianca. So,
Who's lifting their hand? Gilligan?
Galen, you're up.
I gotta go because I gotta go out.
You have to go?
Yeah.
All right, bye. Okay. Dusty, you want to say something?
I really did like George's artwork, and I like his painting.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dusty.
You're welcome.
It ain't done yet.
All right, keep working on it.
Okay. So now, good. I can just bring the thing closer to you guys so that you can see better. Okay, this will be facing you guys right now. Anybody see? Give me a thumbs up if you see. I see Liz there. Hey, Liz. And there's going to be some white on the green, so you take some greens and mix it with the white because we got the fun stuff here. Actually, here's the thing. I take this, and then I put this all on the paper towel so that we can certainly mix this up a bit. Put this in the water, because you never know, we might need it later. Let's paint that the truth. Then you unfold that. I don't want that in the painting, so I'll fold that up. Okay. Then you take some of this and then you go down like this. Just take more white if you want, and then dab it everywhere onto. Keep getting more white and dab away. Yes. Watch is telling me to breathe, but I ain't got time, so I'll do that later in the day. Not that that matters to you folks. But anyway. Then you stroke down with this white. And then once you have all that, I guess you can just use your finger to stroke it down like that. So that it gives it more true colors. And that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let me show you the true colors. True colors. Beautiful like a rainbow.
I love you. The true colors.
See, we have our singing aficionado here in the background.
That's why I love you.
As long as we get paid by letting them show your true artist. True artists are beautiful
Better
in
do
the
a job where you get paid.
studio.
Mom told me
And
about
get
how some
paid.
we have clothes made in other countries, and then
Green.
the other
And you
countries
work around
they
that with the
paid
green.
nothing or barely anything.
Then stroke down like this till you get some nice green work. And Bianco, would you give me some black, please?
Sure, George.
Thank you.
Jimmy, you're gonna do it?
As our Mr. Jimmy will be the helper of this artiste here that's sitting before you on PALS TV, getting his black. We get these lines all created. And then he is here with the black. Now I'll just put it back here in the water for now. Thank you, Jimmy. You are a wonderful worker. Then you don't need too much black, like all the other colors. And then you just mix the black up with certain colors. Where's mine? Here it is. You dry this up if you don't want any wetness, because wet is bad sometimes, but not all the time.
Probably doing better than me.
Then you mix this green with the
What do
black.
you need to do?
Just follow,
And then you
kind of follow the picture.
kinda stroke
Or follow-
down
You're gonna
until-
definitely have to make more pictures.
You
You're gonna
until
make
you
really thin lines. See how the lines
have
is
the line down
thin?
like
Remember when I
this.
taught you this?
You know, kind of go up on certain trees because you want some trees in the background. And make sure that you paint the
Out there.
very bottom of it all black.
So we go do a line like that.
How you guys doing over there? You,
And then we do like a line
first,
like
you just
that.
just paint this black.
Do a line like that.
Normally you want it black, so you get firm, true color out of that. You don't want all the trees to look like they're coming up like this.
Now do we
And you kind of get
do the same thing?
Certain trees to kind of look like this. Some other trees kind of branch out like that. You want the branches. And that's how you want the trees to look when it's too good to be tree. Then most of the rest of the stuff here you just want to make it black.
Try.
You need to wet your brush a little bit.
Paint all that black, smooth it out because you don't want to waste too much on that canvas.
Remember that twirl I taught you?
Yep.
On the side, nope, you did good.
Yep.
On the side.
You kind of go out like that.
Never doing like that.
And
Yeah.
what you can then do is, after that, you kind of get some of that too. And then
Then we go like that.
that. And then you don't want too much.
And like that.
Kind of make it fade as you go
Oh,
up.
that
Like
looks
this.
great. You get-
You're gonna have a little hill there. See that hill? See, that's the hill over there. I'll bring it up close when I'm actually done. So far, we have this hill, and then kind of go slowly up like that. Then I like to add hills to things. It makes it more dynamic. Well, no, the Namek had died on me. What color did we dye the Namek? Here we go, what that is. And then you take this white or black, other white, which is opposite color to black, which is white, which is black. We're mixing it all up. And then you take these and kind of go out, branch it out like this. And like that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of good. Get a little silly with this. And kind of have certain lines go out more than others. Because that's how your trees would look. And then you take the other tree, which will just be plain black. And then again, it like this. And then it like this.
Two slide, great.
Then yeah,
You know, from
like that.
the Tucci slide.
There you go, kind of like this. Do the
Yeah,
same
right
thing
there.
with the other trees. Your line's kind of going out like that. Out like this, out like that. And so far, we're having a good art piece up in here. And then make a tip on that tree. And there's only one or two more trees to do. And here I'm going to show you how. Jimmy, can you get me a thinner paintbrush, please? While Jimmy's getting that out of paintbrush, I'm going to start the roots of the basis of the other tree. So I'm making two trees, and then we'll be off to showing it off. Bring it here and let me see, please.
Bring him a couple options.
Yeah, options will do.
Sit, this is awesome.
I know. It's very lifelike too.
I'm going to show you the main trick
Isn't
of how to get those. Oh, we need some green. Followed by a little tiny bit of white. Set a tiny bit of white. As we do. Oh, let's go. Me, thank you. Move up.
Oh, wow.
One of these two will work. Yep. Oh, losing myself here. Then here you just take this green and white and just go down the line like this until you have certain colors. And then what I do as a professional artist, I steal away from this brush and put this brush in the water so that it's called transferring or transitioning from lighter to smaller or bigger to smaller, however you're supposed to say it. And then you take these lines and then you kind of go out. It's best to use a small paintbrush when you're dealing with trees like this because looky here, you got some details.
Looky here.
Then you just take more of that. It's okay to take some white in it too. And then take it up, down,
Up,
down like that, and you get a decent looking tree when it's all done. But it ain't done yet, ladies and gents. Until an artist says I'm done. That's what we're doing. So, some of these branches, you kind of go out further like this. And then out like this. Just kind of lift as you go with the pine trees and stuff. And then you kind of go with the black, you just take that, you don't want that. And it's too good to be tree, folks, when it's all done. And we're getting there. It's almost, we got one more tree after this, unless there is no other tree. Just that little bit of black up in there. And then get more of these lines in here. So that almost done. Just keep on doing it until you have a perfect tree. And then you kind of do some around here too, where you kind of get these lines.
You have an artist for it.
You? Yeah. You
And
can post this on
then
there?
keep stroking back and forth like that.
I don't have a thing to post on here.
And we'll go back and do some other trees
I don't have my
like
phone
this.
here to post on.
Then the arm is about to fall off, and that's almost the time that I
Are you
complete
not allowed to
with this
bring your phone?
art piece.
Yeah.
Then one more. And then actually, you just take some black.
Ooh.
And work your way up the tree with these. Then do more black. Well, I'm all sticky now.
You almost done, George?
Almost done, Bianco. Let's take some of this. You can tell that this is going to be inspiring you guys. This with a little more. Let's see, we're doing a little good on time here. Time is always key to have. Even if you don't have a key, but it seems like you got to, because every now and then you need a key. Unless you're like key lime pie, then how can you make a lime pie with keys in them? Doesn't taste that good. It seems like a silly little joke there. Oh.
So we gonna do that?
Well, stand, take some more of that, and brush outwards. And then we'll take one off
Oh,
here.
you're touching it up.
Yeah, like what I'm doing is touching it all up here. You take at least a bit more on this. You touch it up.
Okay. Be easier if we didn't have gravity, but
Okay.
that'd be weird.
Here's the finished product here. How do you guys like it?
What if we didn't have gravity? Everything would float.
Wow. A bunch of thumbs ups, a bunch of, I see some tears. I see some. It's beautiful.
Thank you. You can be the unmuter.
Oh, okay. Alice wants to say something. And you?
I really like your artist.
Thank you.
Yep.
I am the artist. by the
Alex,
way.
you really like his artwork.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta say, Alex.
That's good.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Liz,
Liz.
little Liz, talk to us.
Oh my.
Hi, George.
Hi, Liz.
I love it.
Thank you.
It's perfect.
Thank you. I try.
I love it. I love it how you did the dark. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So you go from light to dark as you get from the
Hey,
background.
hey, Kelly.
George, that was pretty quick.
Thank you. Like
But
quick.
he amazes me.
Yeah.
I know he's awesome.
Really awesome. I take as much time.
And he's humble. He's
Yeah.
just so humble.
He's all the above. Okay, nice work, George.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hinkles.
Nicole.
All right, Jonah, I think we're.
Well, before I let everyone hang out and socialize, I was wondering if we could just get the laptop set up, you know, in an area where I could make a karaoke request. If you had a couple people that would do a karaoke song. But I have a song that I'd like to hear done. So do you have two people that would be willing to do it?
Do we have two? Yeah, of course. Oh, we definitely have two people. What song is it?
It's called Picture by Kid Rock. And if Jimmy's there, I'd like him to sing the part of Sheryl Crow.
Okay, it's called Pincher.
Picture.
Picture. I thought you said Pincher.
Oh my gosh,
Picture.
I found it.
Picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This was a pretty popular karaoke song.
Back in your day.
No, it was like
I saw that.
oh, what?
Here we go. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got some last minute karaoke going on.
Hey. Yeah. What? Now it is.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything to say before they start?
No, I can't wait.
Wait now.
You know how to read, Jimmy?
Yeah, I know how to read that. What the hell? I don't know any of this shit.
Okay.
I
see the sunshine 3 damn days.
Country night.
Come on, been fueling up. Wish I had a good girl to miss me.
Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. Thank you, Camille.
Oh yeah, I put your picture.
I
in
put
there.
your picture in Thank you. Let's keep a straight face. I put the picture in, get down and
Okay. Nobody's heard that one, huh?
I cried. I don't know. You it. Okay. Everyone knows, but they won't tell. But they're lying. I'm so far behind.
What's your guys' take?
Yeah.
All right, so now user choice. What do you guys got?
right, that's all you get from these guys when they don't.
Yeah, no.
gotta
That was,
do something
don't thumbs up, Jimmy. That was not thumbs up.
That
Yeah.
was awful.
You Jimmy, you pick now. I want to get something that you'll thumbs up. What's your favorite song to
Right.
do?
Wait, what's the song that you'll sing?
Yeah.
What about a Disney one?
Yeah,
You
you.
both know Disney. To a Whole New World.
Thank you.
The girl.
I'm going back on mute. This is spectacular.
Yeah.
You're good.
Fine, I'll sing the girly parts. Jeez.
Such a guy. Thank you so much.
That's masculine.
Yes,
Masculine.
Yeah.
The magic card. Not yet.
You don't want to go for a ride, do you?
Yeah, I do. Pretend this is King's Island, except it's King's Studio. Oh, wait.
Okay, Jimmy. It's all you. You're first because you picked that.
Alright.
So when it's blue, you sing.
I
Ready? 2, 1.
I can go you the going.
Splendid.
Tell me to put your eyes back. Let me. I can open your eyes. Take your wonder if I wonder of the sky and under. I'm back in top the line. A whole new world. You're making me laugh. Oh
Proper show 'em how it's done,
no.
Croc.
A whole new world.
That's
A dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, toppling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky, a whole new world. You're singing more parts. I'm like a shooting star, you're on so far, and then go back to where I used to be. Every moment, red letter, I guess I'll be there. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world is where we'll be. A chilling place for you and me.
Yes, Cromer.
That's how it's
And
done.
Jimmy.
That's how it's done, Jimmy. That's how it's done, Jimmy.
Whoa!
Jimmy,
Yeah.
Jimmy, do you feel like you carried your part in that, or do you feel like
Yes, I
Crawford carried you a little bit?
You feel like you carried your part?
Do you feel like Crawford carried you?
Yeah.
Well done.
I feel like he actually like figuratively put you up and put him on his back and carried you through that song. Crawford, that was awesome. That was spectacular.
Brother.
Thank you, Jimmy and Crawford. That was a great way to end. I appreciate it. So what we'll do is that's all the content we have today. You guys are welcome to hang out and socialize. I will let you guys take yourselves off of mute, and we'll be back tomorrow with our Friday show. So we'll see you guys then.